how to install Yoast SEO to your website. That's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, as always, go down over here to your plugins page right here on the left hand side and click add new. You will get a page that looks like this. Then in the top right hand corner, go ahead and type Yoast SEO and hit enter. After it searches for it, it should be like one of the first ones that shows up here. I already have it installed and activated, so go ahead and click install and then activate it. After you get done doing that, go ahead and go to, on the left hand side, you should see a new tab that says SEO. Go ahead and go to the dashboard if it didn't load already, and it should pretty much prompt you to do the configuration wizard. And if not, go ahead and click it. It should be one of your notifications right there in the front. And you can pretty much just go through here and complete all the steps. It's fairly easy. And just answer everything. My site, you answer if it's a live site. Mine's a live site. I already did all this stuff. What type of site it is. And then, a company or a person. You can enter in all your Facebook page profile information. I'm going to put all that in here. Make this easier on myself because these are all and hit next here. But I do want to go back and fix, because I already did some of the stuff earlier. Person might go on a free. I want to go back here. I don't think I. Next. Put all that in. You want your post types to be visible, your pages to be visible, your media. Now this is for your sitemaps generally. You can have them enabled, visible, whatever you prefer. Your projects. I plan to put some in here eventually, just not displaying it at the moment. I'm not going to have multiple authors, so I'm going to leave that at no. You go ahead and you can authenticate your site with Google Search Console. So if you don't have your site, like the sitemap added or your site authenticated with Search Console, make sure you go ahead and do that. I'm going to have a separate video on how to install your sitemap to Google Search Console. So if you're not sure how to do that, go ahead and do it. So go ahead and connect your profile and get that taken care of. Go ahead and hit next when that's done. And then you can select your delimiter, your title delimiter. And I just usually leave mine default, but you can change it to whatever you want. You can select your email. It's one of my emails. I don't know which one it's going to. And then you can just keep going through. I don't watch any of this stuff, but they're pretty helpful if you need to know any of that stuff. Hit close, and then that pretty much takes care of that. The next thing you're going to want to do is go into the Features tab and turn on Advanced Settings page. This will give you more stuff to do throughout your site for titles, meta descriptions, your sitemaps, and everything of the following. And then that way, when you do your sitemap to Google, you can take your Yoast SEO sitemap and paste that into it. And then you can also go through and put your Search Console and everything in and verify all that in here. And then the last thing is to show you where your sitemap will be displayed. It is going to be on the left hand side right here. You do have to hit save after you click advanced, and this should then be turned on if your sitemap functionality is not on functionality. Go ahead and enable it and then hit save, and that's pretty much it. And then it will show you your link for your sitemap right here. And that's pretty much it. So then what you're going to want to do is go and add your sitemap to Google Search Console, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, and all of those search engines. That way your site gets indexed easier and it finds all the relevant information that it needs to. But other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment, shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, however you want to. But that's it, guys.